Is it fun? Heck yeah! Is it good? Heck no! Welcome to the Iron Chain deck profile. For those only here for the deck, it's available in the description box below. As for everyone else, let's begin. Firstly, let's have a look at the Iron Chain cards this deck is centered around: Iron Chain Coil and Iron Chain Repairman. Individually, Iron Chain Coil doesn't do much, but it can be brought back from the graveyard by Iron Chain Repairman. Together, they can make an array of level 7 synchros, the main one being Power Tool Dragon, which can search equipped spells such as Divine Sword Phoenix Blade, the coolest sounding card ever, and Different Dimension Reincarnation, among others. D.D.R can summon monsters banished by Divine Sword such as Repairman, allowing you to continue summoning from your extra deck. But in order for all this to happen, we need a way to send Iron Chain Coil to the graveyard, and a way to summon Repairman so he can get it back. And also maybe sending Divine Sword to the grave too, but that's pretty easy. First, sending Iron Chain Coil to the graveyard. There are many ways to do this, but in this instance I'm using Mathematician, Scrap Recycler, and Foolish Burial. 3 of each except Foolish Burial, of course, because we're only allowed to play 1. Iron Chain Coil can also be sent to the graveyard as an Xyz material, but more on that later. In order to initiate the combos to get to Repairman, we will require 1 more level 3 monster on the field as well as Iron Chain Coil or the monster that sent it to the graveyard. And for this, we have Junk Ford, Unexpected Dai and Toon Warrior, Instant Fusion Infusionist, and Marauding Captain. 3 of each again, except Toon Warrior. 2 means you'll have them available when you need them, but 3 is too much. Also, 2 Instant Fusion as you only play 1 Fusionist. There are more monsters such as Kagemusha Knight, and Shogi Knight, but Earth and Warrior monsters are favored, cause Reinforcement of the Army and Divine Sword, Isolde, etc. Also, these are the monsters least dependent on your opponent's field. This is the combo. You can vary the combo depending on your hand or field. If you already have access to Phoenix Blade, there's no need to go for Isolde if you don't want to. You can go straight into Needle Fiber and Synchro. After Isolde, you can make Needle Fiber into Leviair if you need an extra monster, or if you drew one of your one-of equips and cannot search Repairman with Isolde's second effect, or if you simply wanted an extra monster to attack with, assuming it's not your first turn. To be absolutely honest, this deck very rarely breaks, but it will happen. Even with unorthodox opening hands though, you can still make it work, though it may take a little bit of extra deck to do so. In a worst case scenario, if you still have a normal summon or a different dimension reincarnation in your hand, you should be able to at least make a Power Tool Dragon or Search Coil, and do your combo on the next turn. After your initial turn, things should slow down a bit. Divine Sword, banish, resummon Repairman, remake level 7 synchros like 7 Swords Warrior, Power Tool Dragon, Betrayal Landoys, Black Rose, Samurai Destroyer, etc. The reason this deck is intended for casual play is because if someone so much as breathes in your general direction, your opening combo falls apart in your history. Aside from that, this deck struggles with strong monsters, i.e. anything over the 3k threshold. The only way around it is 7 Swords Warrior's Destruction Effect, or Power Tool Dragon with Double Tool C&D equipped, or Sahemoth, or Mrs. Radiant, and Ints. Let's talk about the other stuff left in the deck. Vylon Matter. Because Isolde, right here, burns through quite a lot of equipped spells, generally good to shuffle them back and reuse them. D.D.R especially also lets Power Tool Dragon continue searching for equips, and the destruction effect is also appreciated. Playing 3 because you always open Isolde, so there's not much reason not to. Double Tool is also something I play 3 of, just because you always make Power Tool Dragon, so it's nice to be able to make it strong. And to do so, there needs to be 3 copies to make it a reliable search target. Samurai Destroyer, just there, is just a pretty cool card. Can be over 3k too if you happen to have a Mrs. Radiant on the field. To be honest, I kinda want to play 2 of this guy, but not wise and no space. Black Rose cause boom, Landoys can be incredibly annoying in a deck that can return spell cards to the hand. And yeah, Reborn because I'm allowed to. Very much appreciated in a combo reliant deck, Never know when you might need an extra monster as a material or to attack with. And Symbol of Heritage, just because it's badass. You play a lot of 3-ofs, and you never know when you might need one of them back. There's not too much to explain. This deck is very simple. That's where it draws its consistency from. But seriously, don't duel against anyone that plays an archetype, unless you really enjoy losing. I'm only kidding. Send them to the Shadow Realm. So, now that we've discussed that, why not try Naturia Gaiastrio? You can summon it using Miracle Synchro Fusion, and it's kind of a beatstick for the deck that struggles for anything over 3000. The effect can be annoying, but that's not what we're focused on. Banishing Earth Synchros from your grave means you can get them back with D.D.R, and that's cool. And that just about does it for the Iron Chain deck profile. Kudos to you if you sat through all that. Now take the deck for a spin. I promise it's fun, but I don't guarantee a positive win-loss ratio. Until next time,